Can we get you to grow the stash next week?
I could probably squeeze out maybe a 30 Sanchez, not really a full stash.
Fourth down pass from Fitzpatrick.
Squeeze out a dirty Sanchez.
And now they say incomplete.
Welcome to That's Good Sports. I'm Brandon. The NFL will not reverse pass interference even if Julian Edelman suplexes Avonte Maddox on the way to the ground, Perna. This Edelman play was some BS, and Doug Peterson knew not to try and review it. Good NFL coaches in 2019 know not to trust the rules. Rules are not meant to be overturned, no matter how many times DeAndre Hopkins complains about it on Twitter. I don't know what the quotes do. I'll dive into officiating tomorrow, Broncos, Vikings tonight, today. This episode is all about Raiders, 49ers, Rams, and Patriots getting wins. If the Chargers can win in Mexico tonight, that will be a California sweep, people. This could be the last time 4 NFL teams from California win on the same weekend, so don't screw it up, Rivers. If you lose, Mexico will not allow you back through customs. And your sperm will be harvested for the cartels to raise an army of smugglers to sidearm cocaine over the highest wall Trump could ever build. But no pressure, Philip. Let's get sports. Please subscribe to this YouTube channel. And Today's episode is sponsored by Roman.com. Finally! Yes! A penis product on the show that references penises more than any other show on YouTube. Did you ever imagine that you could live in a world where going to GetRoman.com/ThatsGoodSports could help with your erection or boner issues? The future is now, especially if you haven't been feeling like an MVP in the pants lately. Erectile dysfunction affects 52% of men over the age of 40 at some point. Even worse, 75% of those guys don't seek treatment. With Roman, you can seek treatment in the privacy of your home. Roman is a convenient way to connect with a doctor who can help you with problems in the pantaloons. Just go to GetRoman.com/ThatsGoodSports and complete an online visit. If the doctor there decides treatment is appropriate, they can prescribe medication with free shipping that will be delivered to your door in discreet packaging for your discreet package problems. Go to Roman.com/ThatsGoodSports and think of me the next time you get an erection. Do it. Think of this face. We've got the Raiders defeating the Bengals, 17-10. And I hate to be the bearer of bad news, Cincinnati, but your team has officially been eliminated from the playoffs. I know, your hopes were high this week, but I think it's safe for you to focus on next season. At least you can celebrate Joe Mixon dancing for his 75 friends and family members that he paid to watch Bengals football. I hope that was not their Christmas gift. That's a worse present than when some asshole gives you the gift of a charitable donation to those in need. I asked for fucking Call of Duty Modern Warfare. How is giving money to an animal shelter going to help me kill noobs in the Battle Royale? An animal shelter, Aunt Martha? At least she didn't get me a newsboy hat like she got Uncle Mike, or the Maxx Crosby mixtape like my brother got.
Derek Carr about to throw a touchdown, bitch, we had you at the ball. About to hit the fucking heads, and then I'm running with you, bitch.
I am not familiar with that hip-hop jingle, but when he and Cole Beasley become the next Chris Cross, remember, you heard it here first. Derek Carr started this game on fire. He was 12 of 12 with a vertical jump of 13-point white guy leaping into the end zone for a score. This game was quarterback Ryan Finley's second start in the NFL after getting dismantled by the Ravens. Here's the good news. Deshaun Watson also got dismantled by the Ravens. Is Ryan Finley as good or possibly better than Deshaun Watson? Well, let's take a look. No, he is not. Like in his first start, Finley wasn't atrocious, he just didn't do anything particularly well. Hit on just 13 of his 31 attempts for 115 yards and a pick. Plus, he was sacked 5 times in the game, which offset his 47 rushing yards. 4 of those sacks were courtesy of Maxx Potty-Mouthed Crosby.
Bring that shit right back. Bitch, I'm riding Cadillac. Big bitch, he fucking black and I don't care.
Who matched Khalil Mack's sack total for his entire rookie season in one game. Finley is not better than Andy Dalton, but the Bengals are doing the right thing by playing Finley for 2 reasons. First, so they can see if he's any good. Second, so they cannot fuck up their undefeated tank and get Joe Burrow with the first pick, who looks like he's getting better every single week. Running back Josh Jacobs continues to impress. He had 112 yards on 23 carries. All of their rookies in Oakland are playing well, in fact. Hunter Renfrow had 5 receptions for 66 yards. Foster Moreau, who sounds like a great 19th century novelist, had his 5th touchdown of the season. Trayvon Mullen had the game-sealing interception. The Raiders moved to 6-4, which means they're right there with the Chiefs at the top of the AFC West while they wait for Monday Night Football in Mexico. 49ers beat the Cardinals. Has the NFL figured out the 49ers? Well, that's what I would like to tell myself to ease the pain of the Broncos not hiring Kyle Shanahan, who once again dressed like a cool motocross dad who doesn't tell mom when you drop some vodka in your Monster Energy drink when it's just you and dad cleaning carburetors in the garage. The 49ers got Emmanuel Sanders back, but they've also been getting more production from their rookie wide receiver Deebo Samuel, who had a big game until he had to leave the game early. Sources are telling me his mom picked him up outside of the stadium because she didn't want him hanging around the dad who lets the kids drink vodka and Monster. Some dude named Ross Dwelly also had 2 touchdowns, if you'll believe that. And to answer your question, does that mean George Kittle is a system tight end? The answer is a big old yes. Wait, never mind, scratch that. He just Vance Joseph D. The Cardinals were able to keep this game close because they stonewalled the 49ers on the ground. Just 34 rushing yards for the Niners on 19 carries, which, without even looking it up, I know is their low of the season. But the 49ers compensated through the air, which some people weren't sure they would be able to do when the run game was stuffed. Garoppolo had 424 passing yards, 4 touchdowns, 2 picks, joining Steve Young and Joe Montana as the only 49ers quarterbacks to throw for over 400 and have 4 touchdowns in a game. And just look at those Joe Montana numbers from the 80s. Way ahead of his time. Definitely better than Tom Brady. Kyle Juszczyk had 7 catches, which I have to assume is some kind of record for a fullback. And even though Kyler Murray and Christian Kirk are both definitely very good, they paired up for the most comical drop of the week. This was all setting up on the last drive to be Chase McLaughlin's moment to redeem himself after missing that field goal on Monday Night Football. The Niners were down 3 late in the 4th quarter. McLaughlin was on the sideline looking on, and Jimmy G had to go and fuck it all up by throwing that illustrious 4th touchdown of the game to give San Francisco a 4-point lead that would hold. Patriots beat the Eagles 17-10.
What's up, Grunk Nation? I have a big announcement to make. I can't wait to drop it on all y'all this coming Tuesday.
And if it is not CBD related, I might CBD in my pants. Crap Big Dookie, of course. Early in this game, Philly took 9 minutes off the clock and threw a touchdown to Dallas Goedert that was ruled an interception but then reversed to an Eagles touchdown. This felt like it might have been as bad as the Jesse James call a couple years ago, but thankfully, justice decided to prevail, and the Patriots did not. I repeat, did not get bailed out. There was a potential game-changing play in the 3rd quarter where Matt LaCosse appeared to fumble in the Pats' territory, but the play couldn't be challenged because it was called dead due to forward progress being stopped. A huge call that could have shifted the game, so redact everything I just said about the Pats not catching a break. The Patriots scored on a 15-yard pass from Julian Edelman to Philip Dorsett, giving him 1 more touchdown pass than Tom Brady had. If you don't think Tom Brady cares about stats and being the center of attention, you are wrong. Edelman took the reins, made Brady a bottom in this game, threw the only TD, and even though he won, Tom acted like a child after the game.
Yeah, I think that's right. Practice execution. Up and down. That's what it looks like to me. So, yeah. Well, we just played for 3 hours, so I think everyone's a little tired. Not much. was a good throw. So thank you guys.
Even Belichick had jokes in this hard-fought win.
Yeah, good read on the play. Check the crosser was open. We had another off-time to play, but made a good decision. Keeps his quarterback rating up there pretty high. So I'm sure we'll have to ice his shoulder down this week and massage it and everything else. But
The Eagles had a chance on 4th down late in this game. Wentz heaved the ball off his back foot to Nelson Aguilar, and Aguilar just let it fall off the tips of his fingers. You could argue that the Eagles are 2 Aguilar drops away from being 7-3 instead of 5-5. But it's okay, Philly. You still have the best real-life Madden glitch of all time. And the Rams beat the Bears on Sunday Night Football. Greg the Leg, more like Greg the Head, right guys? Greg the Leg, it's Greg the Head. Here's a terrifying stat. Mitch Trubisky's 15-yard completion to Taylor Gabriel was the Bears' first down on their opening drive since week 5, which means they've started with a 3-and-out every game since. But then the Bears reverted to very, very Chicago Bears-y type football, missing a field goal to cap off their first drive. But sure enough, the Rams gave the ball right back with the Todd Gurley fumble, and then the Bears returned the favor by not converting on 4th down. No worries, Jared Goff threw an interception on the ensuing drive. Chicago gets the ball back and missed another field goal. Never good to see a Twitter graphic better than an actual Bears kicker. This was just the first quarter, by the way. The point is that both of these teams are a comedy of errors and don't know how to play football very well right now. The Rams did break the tie in the second quarter, but even that field goal was arguably no good. And Tariq Cohen scored my favorite touchdown in this game when he smuggled the ball into the end zone like he was sneaking candy into the theater. Nobody ever suspects the little guy, do they, Tariq? We have far less places to hide candy on our tiny little bodies. Now, Matt Nagy had to whisper to Mitch Trubisky in this game. And he said, "I know this will turn into a meme, Mitch, and I am sorry for that, but you're going to fake a hip injury, and I'm going to take you out of this game because we are definitely going to lose, and if I don't take you out, Aaron Donald might accidentally squeeze your brain through your ears if he sacks you and your head lands between his flexing pecs. I will not let you get Mason Rudolph. That's why we keep Chase Daniel around." Chase Daniel heard the whispers, was not pleased. Trubisky was thankful and revealed he was not hurt to Josh Woods on the sideline and that they were just waiting to see what would happen to Chase. Earlier, I talked about how good Josh Jacobs has been. Well, that's going to hurt even more for the Bears because Khalil Mack went this whole game without recording a single statistic. No tackles, no sacks, no nothing except played snaps. Between this and being reminded they passed up on Deshaun Watson and Patrick Mahomes every 30 seconds, there's that fucking meme, I wouldn't be surprised if Bears fans are trying to self-heart attack. Maybe they can look to division rival Stephon Diggs for the assist. Thanks for watching another episode of That's Good Sports. Did you like it? Let me know you liked it. I don't care how. Write me a letter. Thumbs up the video. Send me a telegram. Send me a singing telegram. To retweet the video. I'm on Twitter, Instagram, @BrandonPerna, and follow @WillKey6. He's my writing partner. He helps me. Follow him.